Usual, like we saw in the bubble, constant testing, constant monitoring. There obviously are some differences, but it's going to be a challenge once again for the players and the league to maintain safety. The good news, as you see, the shot clock has been the problem last couple of minutes, but it appears they're on the verge of finding the problem. How about, Mark, that first round of tests when training camps opened, there were 48 positive tests. The second round, the second week, there were only 8. So at least an encouraging start in terms of getting better as we've gone on.
And it says a lot about the way that guys and people all around this league are taking this thing serious, because it can turn really quickly with the bonehead mistake of one individual that occurs. So give this league a lot of credit for the way that they're handling this situation and taking it very, very seriously.
Yeah, the player is really responsible at home and on the road. Not like the bubble. He really didn't have a choice. You had to comply. So we're underway. Second preseason game again for both of them. First one, Lakers, not that it matters, but Lakers did win the game 87-81. Markieff Morris is playing tonight. Didn't play any other night against Nick Batum, one of the new Clippers. The two Morris brothers, two nice additions, one for the Lakers, one for the Clippers. Morris knocks down the first shot.
And what you want to do in this league, find proven guys. And Morris, both Morrises, proven guys that have the ability to score, bring toughness, and show up every single night for this Laker team. They're champions because of some of the things he was able to do.
Paul George methodically gets inside, flips it up and in, gets his first bucket. And as Rachel reported, George with that huge contract that he signed, 4 years, $190 million. He says he wants to retire a Clipper.
And think about it, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. Think about it. There's a lot of people that were saying, how could you give him that kind of money? Because he's a top-notch player. He deserves that kind of money. If the Clippers didn't give it to him, he's going to find it somewhere. If you're going to win, you have to win with talent.
Patrick Beverley drives. Looked like he had a layup. Laid off, though. Serge Ibaka. Nice fake. Kicks it out. There's Nick Batum. His first shot. Won't go. Ball tipped and taken by Gasol. Marc Gasol, 35 years old. He'll be 36 at the turn of the year in January. Caldwell Pope fouled, count it, and one. Contavious Caldwell Pope with a chance for a 4-point play. As the Lakers veteran guard also re-signing in this offseason.
Kyle played outstanding when it mattered most for this Laker team. Bad foul by Ibaka. How many times we see this last year, or even in the bubble, Mike? Guys fouling jump shooters, but Caldwell Pope showed up and made big plays on both sides of the floor for this Laker team.
Oh, you remember as he completes the 4-point play, games 4, 5, and 6 of the finals at 15 points, 16 points, and 17 points. Biggest games of his career, and as you said, Mark, he came through, and as the Lakers take an early 4-point lead. There's Batum, the veteran, coming over from Charlotte. Started his career in Portland. Really high IQ player. Teron Lue was raving about him the other day. Again, starting probably because of the issue with Marcus Morris and the knees. As coaches, a lot of veterans just being very cautious right now in the early going, looking at the big picture. Gasol, nice bounce pass. Horton Tucker spots up. That's a 3.
And they rave about this young man. You see on one end of the floor, he steals the ball from Kawhi Leonard, defending him. On the other end, the play made by Gasol to Tucker gets it done as a two-way player.
Miami Heat and the LA Lakers, one play away from a title. Final seconds here in this NBA season. Historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. A shocking upset. They eliminate the heavily favored Clippers.
That hurts. It hurts, but we move on.
It's the Lakers, and everyone else is a distant second.
The Clippers are not overreacting to their early exit in the playoffs. They have a new coach. They're going to restart. They have new players.
Can't have a season end any differently than those two teams did. The Lakers, of course, the ultimate ecstasy of winning a championship, and the Clippers just a bitter disappointment. Now we saw in that piece Jackie McMullen talk about the coaching change. Doc Rivers was fired. Teron Lue, who has been his assistant, was named the head coach. What were your thoughts on the change? Were you shocked, Mark?
I was very surprised. Doc Rivers is an outstanding coach, a brilliant basketball mind, a tremendous leader. Very surprised. He wound up, obviously, you knew he wasn't going to be